Hey guys, so I just got done deadlifting. Had a really heavy set today. I'll put like a little clip of it right here. Just did some heavy deadlifts, hit a PR, which is pretty sick. I just wanted to touch up on one of the warm-ups I always do before lower days. So any day I'm doing squats or deadlifts, I do this particular stretch or warm-up just to warm up my hip flexors because I work at a pretty sedentary job. I sit in the office more or less on most of my days, and I'm always stuck in this position. And when you're stuck right here, your hip flexors, the muscles responsible for raising your knee, they're curled up all day, they get really tight, and you gotta have to either walk around a little bit more or give them a little bit more attention when you're warming up, especially if you're gonna do some heavy compounds. So the stretch and warm up I always do before my lowers is a 4-way lunge circuit. So just being exactly what the name entails, I do lunges in 4 different directions, different widths of my legs, to make sure I stretch out the entirety of this hip complex over here and my hip flexors. So to start that, I just do a basic lunge, and I do this on each side. So after I show you all these, make sure to do it on your other side. But start with a basic lunge, getting as far as I can and dropping my legs to 90-degree angles and slowly bobbing more and more, lower down, and really feeling out the full range of my hip flexors, stretching them out, getting that blood flow. So after I do it straight in front of me, take a little bit step to the side. So this is the second angle I'm gonna hit. 4-way lunge circuit, we're gonna hit 4 different angles. So the second angle, a little bit farther out, I like to bob my hips side to side, and make sure as you're doing each of these different angles, you push your hips forward. You'll really feel your hip flexors stretch out in different ranges as you push your hips forward and bring your chest back. Try to stay upright. You're gonna feel it all throughout your hips, from down here to up to your major hip flexor muscles. From there, we're gonna get a little bit more lateral to the side. And I prescribe these especially to any of my athletes who pull sumo. Really good, helps to open up the hips, stretch out any of those muscles that some of us, we don't work too often. So finally, we're gonna take this last one and get about as far as we can to the side, as lateral as possible, and really drop down. Which a lot of people like to call this a Goku stretch because he's always doing this before a fight. But making sure you get down, stretching out your hips. If you can, grab your hips and try to stand upright, and you'll really feel it in your hips. So that's all I have for this right now. That is a 4-way lunge circuit. Y'all just comment, subscribe, and let me know if y'all have any questions. Peace out.